Alrighty, welcome back to our Outer Worlds Let's Play. We're here at Edgewater, and I believe this is actually, this will be the start of episode 3, but I believe this is actually where we pick up our first crewmate, and I think personally, my favorite crewmate. I'm gonna be honest. And in reference to Firefly, if you've never played this game before, think of the engineer. Where am I supposed to go? Over here, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where we pick them up, and I am excited. Can I? Terminal access. Logs. You can pause it here if you want to read it. If not, we're going back. I'm gonna take a look around. Okay, let's just take the elevator, yeah? Alright, yeah, so this is, I'm pretty sure it's my favorite. Pretty much my favorite, although I will admit, I was a little disappointed when I found out.
Grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry.
When I found out why you can't,
You asked why it's
be
taking
with
so
her.
long to fix. The answer's technical.
She's
Don't
chill as fuck.
apologize. Just try using small words. Seems we've got a guest.
Oh, no,
Really now, Parvati,
I didn't
do
want to
wish
walk that
you'd
close.
spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Yeah, I'll wait until you're finished. I got no
You were
issues.
saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
I guess we'll just, I'm
Reed
asking.
Thompson, outpost
Okay,
administrator.
I was
cannot help but
thinking about
notice
doing
you
the
are
third
not in
choice, but,
uniform.
Get up and knows you are not in uniform. I think you have the wrong idea
Yes,
about me.
so it dawns on me.
I'm not the smartest,
Seems I
eh?
allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you
That
have
would be
our
what she
power
said.
regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
To be quite honest, I don't particularly like Reed Thompson. He seems quite rude, so we're gonna be rude back. All I know is that you achieve without your okay, let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the
Interesting.
geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what does that mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay. Not legally inhabited, but what does legally inhabited mean? Yeah, let's see if he means
The people
marauders.
living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you injure yourself, your deserted problems, I charge by the head.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
I meant more like
Before you go to the plant,
every
I want
person
you
I
to
bring
stop by
back,
the
you gotta pay
botanical
me
lab.
for, but sure.
Speak to
Not
their leader,
necessarily like I'm
Adelaide.
gonna
Tell her the power's
okay.
about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
What is that? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Oh lordy. Okay. Oh, this is like all of the past history. Oh, that's cool. Speak to the leader, blah, blah, blah. She'll tip out the power and go back to town. Reserve, come back to town. I'll see what I
My
can do.
dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate
She's
to
so
part
scared of him
ways
because
with
she
Miss
looks
Holcomb,
down when she's
but
talking
I
to
cannot
him.
deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I'll use the
Great.
company.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
What the fuck?
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Companions, let's go. We got our first companion. You've gained a companion. These are characters that can join you in your adventures and help you in a variety of worries. They provide special perks. All right,
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
get in the fucking elevator then. Talk like we do in the movies. Let me pause the elevator. Oh, no, don't go back up. I just want to pause it like at NCIS, like Gibbs. Let me talk to you in secret in the elevator so nobody can hear us. I want to know your secrets. Why do you have engine oil with you at all times?
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Sure.
Sorry.
What can we talk about?
You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Well, I don't really
It's just-
fucking care.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Okay,
To
so what's
Mr.
the other
Thompson,
side?
a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Before they left? I've never heard of a four they left. Like, I've never heard it used like that. But okay. I want to leave. This town's got issues. I don't know the town, so I can't say that. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them, your friends, or what? Do you know the tell? I'm sure they're very fun people, so what? Okay,
I
let's do
don't
that.
know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There
She's
was a
like
boy
me.
named
She's very
Thomas who used to
introverted.
follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
You know some fancy words for somebody who doesn't talk like they know fancy words. Let's see. I can't believe I'm ready for one of these. Town's got issues. Do you know this Adele?
Miss McDevitt.
Adelaide?
Oh, gosh,
I'm
no.
Adele.
She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
See,
All I know is
that's the
she
issue right
left
there.
after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
It was a real big to do. I would like to know, but you can't leave it at
Can't
that.
say
Yeah.
as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr.
Fair enough.
Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Okay.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. It just...
Okay.
It don't seem right to me. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
All right. I
Thanks.
suppose
I
it
just
won't
think
hurt to
that's
go
what my
talk
dad-
to the local priest man. The only reason I know he's the priest man is because I've played through this part before, but otherwise I'd have no clue what the fuck that was. The first time around I was like, what the fuck is a Vicar? Or I guess she says vicar, but
It's too...
I think Vicar is better. Sounds cooler. Hello, you must be Max. The funky robe you got on there, huh? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Good thing I didn't left click.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
Fantastic.
Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your
Vicar,
service.
okay.
Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And
I do
Ms.
prefer
Holcomb
brevity.
As well.
I don't
How
like
rare
formalities.
to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
He's in a video game.
Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling. This season.
The quickest way out of town.
The quickest way out of town.
I feel like it's not that hard to know I'm an outsider. Obviously, this town is very small, but
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You
Oh,
wanted
you're
to
not
speak
one
to
of the-
me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you.
She's a good
Miss
woman.
Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you think?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls, so does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
When you phrase it that way, no.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that
Not
possible?
if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is
One
that?
of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's wall. My retrieval
Okay.
efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. Yeah,
What?
I feel like if it's
No,
banned
I
heretical
don't
text, you
wanna
want to burn it.
I would never. I mean, I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Does that not sound fishy as hell?
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name. It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man. Not many in this colony could understand its true value.
All right, I'll look for
Thank
it.
you. If you retrieve it, you can always find
Even
me
if you don't
here.
agree with something, you definitely shouldn't be burning it. What's that fucking, what was that book? Something Fahrenheit. I don't remember how many degrees it is to burn a book. That book. Burning books to get rid of ideas so people can't unite behind ideas to tear down the government. But nonetheless, they're there for a reason. Yeah. I think we're good to go. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. Interesting. Okay. In the interest of... Oh my god, never mind. Okay, alright. Well, we're going that way. What's in here? Woo! Eco pads, brew, stuff. Stuff. More stuff. There's stuff on the toilet? No? I think I missed them first aid boxes that used to be on the walls to get first aid stuff. Like, that makes sense to me, right? Criminal activities. Cool. Oh, that's cool. I got a stun baton? Let's go. Beat the shit out of somebody with a stun baton. Like I'm herding cattle. Alright, I guess we'll make our way over there. In that case, I will probably just cut my way over there so that way you guys don't have to see the running. Just to make it a bit more enjoyable. Damaged mechanical sentry, hold on.
Searching for repair bay. Error.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Sure.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
I feel like...
I don't reckon...
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Well... Like, fixing me is the greatest option that you could have ever done with your life. Like, oh, thanks, I guess. There's more stuff here, right? Yeah, okay. Control is crouch in this game. I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends recently, and it's been great. But Switching between controls between different games is like crazy, bro. It's so hard to do. Oh. I'm actually sure I need all this food, but yeah, we'll take it. Is this a box? Can I open this box? Why are you yellow like all the other boxes? Ooh. Are you gonna walk? Oh my god, Jeremy. It's name changed to Jeremy. I love it. Alright, so like I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and cut over to there. So I'll see you guys once I get there. Alrighty, we have arrived at the destination. We had to fight a couple of enemy marauders on the way over here, but wasn't too bad of a deal, honestly. It's actually in pristine condition. That's a 60 DPS, 60 DPS. Not too bad. Ooh, that 102 though? Oh, it's less. Dang. Okay. Dang, that one's still so much. That's crazy. And then let's see, character. Oh, we did get a level up, so I think we have an upgrade. But let's look at some better armor real quick, potentially. Yeah, like this one. Okay, there we go. Can I, how do I equip that? Level 4 helmets. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep that. That level 9 armor. Man, those marauders though, they're no joke, even in normal, man.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Well, I want trouble, maybe. How do you know? I want your hat. That's what I want.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
Well, there you go.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
One of those. Talking like you a big old know-it-all, huh? Huh? You think you know me? Huh? I'm looking for a general thermal plan. Anything about it? Recent,
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just
fine.
If
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
start
yeah.
wandering around my camp, know that I over in the hothouse, tending. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Trouble with
You
marauders?
don't know what enough with the questions means?
I do, but I'm
No,
choosing to
I'm
ignore
sorry.
it.
That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around.
I'll
It's
keep
not
an eye
like
out.
Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place.
You could be
She
in a lot
could
of
be
places.
anywhere.
I'm not gonna say the first part, as funny as that would be. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I'll leave you be. Alright, let's head down here and find ourselves the main head lady to talk to. Oh, this is a cool as fuck place. Like, honestly, this is a cool as fuck place. Earrings. This is a really nice place.
It's so pretty.
Hello.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I've been called that, among other things. Green Thumb,
Grandmother.
the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
What did
Excuse
they
me,
do for?
Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why,
He
thank
does.
you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying
Ew.
long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Reed Thompson? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
I feel like that's really something I should say.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything
Agreed.
else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, Why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be
See,
liberating
here's
an
the
entire
issue,
town
right?
from a lifetime of
I got a few
service
things to
that
consider here,
odious
being
cannery.
a man in my shoes.
Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I've got a town of people who are getting away from the corporate lifestyle, just trying to live life. I got people who are living the corporate lifestyle who are just want to do their job. But I don't know if corporate's bad. I kind of know that corporate's bad, but like in reality, I wouldn't know how bad it really is. So now I gotta decide, like, what's the choice here? This is too much of a choice. I don't know who the bad guy is. Here
A
to you,
hero
maybe.
To the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around.
Yeah, but I
Reed
could
will
save
never
them as well.
understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. You've seen that miserable excuse for a
I
town
don't know,
with your own
man.
lamps. Hollowed out workers, labor. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? You're
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and
Single
Look what they
dad.
did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Well, like you throwing that in her face to get me on your
I'm
side,
all right.
yeah.
I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry.
I don't
dear.
appreciate that. Using guilt to make people do things for you does not make you a good person, alright? Even if your cause is good, using guilt to guilt trip people into it only makes it seem fishy and like you're an asshole, so... What do you have against the people trying to make
It's
a
not
living?
much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. All anyone
I
ever
haven't
does
really
is
seen it.
toil
I
over a
walked into the
cannery.
mayor's
They
building
give their
thing and walked
lives
out.
for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Alright.
What do you say?
I am more of a fan of you
Divert
because, to
power
be
over to
fair, it does
us.
sound like
Shut down
they
that
were very
abominable cannery
sad.
for good.
I'll consider
I
it.
trust you will listen to your.
Where are we headed?
I don't know, never about your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than... You mean about the mission
No.
being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe... Real machines have gunked up oil. Scrap. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Yeah, fair enough. I can't say I'm the religious type either, but you know, it's understandable. All right, let's
Keep your wits about you, friend.